Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we got a crazy story, man, coming from none other than Los Angeles, California, or should I say Inglewood, California, man, straight from the wood. Now, this is a crazy situation because it's kind of tied to the Indian Red Boy situation. Now, not because, it has something to do with it. It's because it's actually one of his homeboys in this, and he's actually a famous rapper by the name of Frosty da Snowmann. Now, a lot of people are familiar with Frosty da Snowman. He's been interviewed on a lot of big platforms. I'm talking about he's done talked to Say Cheese. He's talked to like everybody, man. Everybody you can think of. No Jumper. He's done interviews with a lot of those people. And on the West Coast, he's a rap star, man, for real. And when the Indian Red Boy situation went down, he went live with one of the homies and they were talking about it, man. And I think he got like a tattoo to commemorate him or, show his condolences for Indian Red Boy. But today, there's a report going around and it's from Monster Critic and it says that Frosty da Snowman got shot, man, and he's in critical condition. Now, as always, before we get to the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, I got to preface this by saying this is all a rumor and all alleged, but there are some things we can confirm. The location that they're saying the shooting took place and 2 people were shot, that has been confirmed by official news sources. Now, the names have not been released officially, outside of this report, but we're going to get into the report anyways, man. Now, before we do that, man, let's actually talk about Frosty da Snowman, man. For those of you who don't know, Frosty da Snowman, Inglewood representative, and definitely on top of his rap game. Now, it looks like he did some time, and then he was released, and it was a big deal, and he, came back to the rap game with a vengeance. Now, according to several reports, it seems like, man, he was still on his grind and doing his thing. If you look at his social media page, as of yesterday, you can see he was rolling around in his car around the time, a little before the shooting. I'll be honest, it was before the shooting because it's like 24 hours ago. So, and they're saying that the shooting took place late afternoon. So around the same time he was in his car. And it looks like he drives an Audi. Obviously, he getting that paper. You know what I mean? Now, let's actually get to the report. Now, the report is from, like I said, Monsters and Critics, and it says this. The headline says, Frosty da Snowman shot in Inglewood. Rapper in critical condition after double shooting. Now, they didn't say alleged. They didn't put any type of extras on it. They basically said this is a fact that it's Frosty da Snowman, and for a lot of his fans, they're already going to certain social media platforms and starting to cry out, and telling them to pull through. Okay, so the story continues by saying this. It says Los Angeles rapper Frosty da Snowman, real name Masai Lopez, was shot and is in critical condition after double shooting in Inglewood. Now, for those of you who remember, when Indian Red Boy got shot, it wasn't in Inglewood. I believe it was like in Hawthorne or something like that. But, from what I know, I don't think those places are too far apart, man. You guys let me know in the comments or whatnot. But, man, this is sad to say the least. It's a horrible situation. Now, according to local reports, 2 people were shot in Inglewood on Tuesday in the late afternoon. Local police officers responded to a call near North La Brea Avenue and Centralia Avenue. So, North La Brea and Centralia. Remember that, man. We're going to talk about that when we talk about the next report. Now, it goes on to say the 2 individuals were taken to a local hospital with serious injuries. The responding officers noted that a damaged car was near the shooting scene, but its involvement in the incident is unclear. So basically, there was a car that was found at the scene, and it was damaged. Now, they didn't mention if it was damaged from gunshot wounds from gunshots or how it was damaged. They just said a damaged car was found on the scene. And when we get to that picture, or we can even show the picture that they have in the news report, the Fox News report, and you could see it's some type of gray car. I can't tell if it's an Audi or not. You know what I mean? Now, it continues by saying this. It says, Frosty da Snowman was not named in the report, but has been identified on social media by several associates. The Inglewood rapper is not dead despite rumors on social media. The double shooting that left the rapper in critical condition occurred around the Inglewood and Los Angeles border. Therefore, the incident is being investigated by LAPD and Inglewood PD, according to local CBS report. So there was a local CBS News report about this as well. Now, it continues by saying Frosty updated his Instagram story seemingly hours before the shooting, in which he recorded himself driving an Audi. And like I said, you can see that video still on his profile. You know what I mean? No suspects have been named at the time of this writing this report, as the investigation is ongoing. Then they go on to say, who is Frosty the Snowman? They talk about the fact that Frosty is a 25-year-old rapper from Inglewood, and he's best known for his songs such as Milwaukee Bucks and You Dig. Unfortunately, multiple incarcerations have slowed down his career. Yeah, like I said earlier, man, he's been locked up a couple of times. I think he got released like in 2019, and he had he even has it still on his social media page. And, he just did his first out or whatnot. You know what I mean? Now, Frosty was previously incarcerated for whatever, and they talk about him getting out in September 2019. Frosty was reportedly released from prison earlier this year. Frosty da Snowman, Almighty Suspect, Drakeo the Ruler, and Blueface are some of the current Los Angeles rappers known for their unique flow and offbeat rhyme patterns. In an interview, the rapper was asked to describe his style of music, and he said the following. This is in quotes. He said, "I would describe it as the new LA. The new LA wave was basically about getting on beat and just being yourself, rapping about what you really doing. I'm a fly dude. That's what I do. I like to pop collars or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm so first place. It's ridiculous." Now, it finishes by saying Frosty is an independent rapper and frequently releases music on his YouTube channel, Snowgrub. His independent release music often gets over 100,000 views. Like I said, man. And, finally, earlier this year, California rapper Indian Redboy was shot in Inglewood as well. Now, they were obviously homeboys because Frosty the Snowman went on social media and went live with, one of the guys. You can see him in Frosty the Snowman's videos. You can see him in there. And basically, he's one of the guys that was all caught up in that Nipsey thing. And the guy who's actually in the picture and everything. He's in Frosty's videos. He's in a lot of stuff, man. I'm not going to name him because, to my knowledge, he's not a rapper. And I'm not going to put anybody who's not a rapper in the video. You know what I mean? I'm not going to raise those flags. You know what I mean? Now, let's talk about this news report, man, and what it says. Now, in the actual news report that I want to reference from the Fox 11 News out of Los Angeles, it says this, man. It says 2 people seriously hurt in shooting in Inglewood, right? Inglewood, California. 2 people are fighting for their lives at the hospital after shooting in Inglewood Tuesday. Now, they also have a picture here where you see the car with the doors open, and it's just in the middle of the street. Now, you see a large streak there, like I don't know if they hit a fire hydrant or something like that. I mean, it looks like a bad scene, to tell you the truth. Now, it continues by saying the Inglewood police responded to a call near the intersection of North La Brea Avenue and Centennial Avenue around 4:30 p.m. 2 people were taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Officers at the scene found a badly damaged car and nearby, but police are not sure what vehicle's involvement in the situation. So basically the same situation, except for they added a picture in this. But this is wild. And I mean, hopefully this has nothing to do with the whole Indian Redboy thing, except for the fact that they homeboys. But obviously, man, in these big cities, stuff is kind of crazy right now, man. It's going a little wild. I know everybody running back outside and then about to run back inside and stuff like that, but I don't know, man. If I was a rapper, I would keep my head on a swivel and keep my crew tight, man, and small as possible. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, you don't know the situation that took place. This could have been a robbery, could have been anything, and it could also be mistaken identity. Let's not leave that there. This is still a rumor until they officially confirm his name or whatever, even though they have people on social media saying it was Frosty da Snowman. Now, what do you guys think about this situation? Do you think that, man, this is just a telltale sign that, man, the hood is going crazy right now? Or is this just another scene or another situation involving a rapper where they're playing too close to the street or maybe have too much going on at one time? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.